How's it going, everybody? Really quickly, I want to show off some of the highlights of the EdgeFinder so that you can get more familiar with the tool. When you open up the EdgeFinder, you're going to be brought into the watch list, and the watch list is a great place to start off because as data is getting pulled into the EdgeFinder, we are scoring each of these metrics right here to potentially give our assets either a buy or a sell bias. You can easily remove these neutral biases by coming over here, deselecting neutral, and you're left with just the buys and sells. Of course, this is getting updated regularly, so buys and sells are constantly changing. Another great place to start is the market heat map. And the market heat map shows you how all of our assets are trending so far today. It's getting updated every 15 minutes and will show you what percentage either up or down each individual asset is, so you can see how the assets are trending so far today. There are so many useful tabs here in the EdgeFinder, but I want to show you one of my favorites, the Smart Money Tracker. The Smart Money Tracker is showing off COT report data or institutional trader data, so you can see what institutional traders or smart money traders are currently buying and selling.
I was telling Nick that we could compile like big money activity and just put it all on one page and just make it easy for people to see, like a big summary of who's buying, who's shorting. Like, I think that would be very helpful to traders.
Of course, there are so many more features here in the EdgeFinder, but I want to finish off really quickly by showing you one of our currency breakdown pages. I'm going to select USD CAD, for example, and this gives you all of the data that we are pulling into the EdgeFinder right in one spot. We can see COT data for the US dollar as well as the Canadian dollar, retail sentiment on USD CAD, as well as GDP growth, inflation, unemployment, and interest rates, seasonality, the trend projection, and all of this is coming together to give an overall +8 score and a strong buy bias on USD CAD.
So for example, if you were a trader that only looks at like seasonality, you look at like what the euro tends to do in the month of January, that's cool information. But if you were to string that also with for example, what smart money is buying through the commitment of traders data, and also incorporate the current trends in the market and GDP analysis of the economies involved, and string that all together into a scoring mechanism to actually build an overall encompassing view. That's what the EdgeFinder attempts to do, and I think it is really sort of one in its own in that regard.
We have one of these breakdown pages for every asset that we track in the EdgeFinder.
I think one thing about the EdgeFinder that's pretty important to note is it's not a crystal ball indicator. It doesn't tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, where to buy, where to sell, all that stuff. If it was that easy for anything to just sort of print out a easy solution, we'd all be millionaires. But the EdgeFinder, what it really truly does is it helps you look at more data on a more rapid basis. That's really cut to the chase what it's meant to do. It's meant to give you a lot more information and insights and make it very digestible, very quick. And within 10 minutes of looking at the EdgeFinder, our attempt is to give you a more complete view of the market.